Sanibonani ninjani? Igama lami nginguThandeka Okabekwa. Namuhla sizosizana ukulungiselela ukuhlola. So I'm here so we can help each other prepare for our exams. And sizobheka kakhulu umsebenzi wolimi okumsebenzi we-language and grammar. So ifocus yethu yanamhlanje is on umsebenzi obizwa ngokuthi izabizwana, and izabizwana umsebenzi that falls under part of speech, izingcezu zenkulumo, right? So i-definition ke yezabizwana ithi amagama amekwazi ukumela ibizo emshweni. So these are the words that fully represents a noun in a sentence. So our focus here for today is just these type of words esiwabiza ngokuthi izabizwana. Okay, uma ngabe siqala ke nje sizoqala nginazise nje ukuthi lo msebenzi esizowenza namhlanje, the work that we are about to cover today, it comes from this book called Seguyasa Nagiti. It is a workbook, and if you don't have it and you are a matric, I would really recommend that you get yourself a copy. You can visit our website on www.gabegwamumbo.co.za, or you can send us an email on publications@gabegwamumbo.co.za. Alternatively, you can send us an email also at gabegwamumbo@gmail.com. So if unganayo le ncwadi ngampela ufuna ukubonani, what are you hoping to see? So you are really missing out if you don't have a copy of this book. So umsebenzi that we will cover today, it's found on page 64 to page 75. So ilapho sithola khona izabizwana, the pronouns, on page 64 to page 75. Okay, let's get to the business of the day. Uwenza umsebenzi wezabizwana zoqobo. Isabizwana soqobo is an absolute pronoun, and izabizwana zoqobo will be absolute pronouns, will be the plural of that. Okay, let us just get started. Yonke into ke siyenzayo olimini, whether it's English or it's Sesotho, Sepedi, Setswana, Afrikaans, as long as it is language based, it requires ukuthi sibe nolwazi lwemithetho, right? So we're going to get started with umthetho wethu wokuqala esiwusebenzisayo ukwakha amagama abe izabizwana zoqobo. So yonke ke imithetho esinayo ke ithathelwe ngaphansi kwezigaba zamabizo, right? So all the rules that we have, they originate, or they are derived, or they stem from the noun classes. So sike sawenza ke amabizo. So this is a build up from our knowledge of amabizo. Ake sibheke ke umthetho wokuqala. Right. So umthetho wokuqala ke wokushintsha amabizo abe yizabizwana zoqobo. So the first rule of changing nouns into absolute pronoun is this one, is the one that applies to words beginning with the u, beginning with the and beginning with the umu. But here our focus is on abantu, is on the word that are people related. Sibheka amagama asitshela ngabantu. So uma igama elisitshela ngumuntu liqala ngonkamisa u, kuchaza ukuthi ukhuluma ngaye lowo muntu. Kodwa uma igama lomuntu lingaqali ngonkamisa u, lokho kuchaza ukuthi ukhuluma naye. The difference is ngaye, about them, naye, with them, right? Okay, so which means if a noun about a person starts with an u, it means you are talking about that person. Or if it doesn't start with an u, then it means you are speaking to that person, right? Remember when you are speaking to a person, ngesingisi sithi it's a him or her. When you're speaking to him or her, sibe sesithi yena, and the absolute pronoun yena when it's translated into isingisi, it's him, it is him or her. Right? Usazwakala. And then uma ngabe-ke igama lingaqali ngo-u, for words that do not start with u, and yet there are people-related words like Thando, Malume, Gogo, Tisha, they will take a wena as an absolute pronoun, where else the uthando, umalume, ugogo, utisha will take a yena as an absolute pronoun. Kuyazwakala. Amagama anobuhlobo nabantu, the words that are in relation to people. Right. Ake sidlulele siye emthethweni olandelayo. So umthetho olandelayo, it's this one. All right. And this rule, it applies to words beginning with the u once again. Voila. But the difference between this rule and this rule is that these words are related to izinto. So these are object-related words. Okay, sithola amagama ezithelo, names about fruits, amagama ezilwane, names about animals, izithelo, ubanana, umango, ugwava, njalo njalo, right? Izilwane, ubhejane, unogwaja. Ubhejane, a rhino, unogwaja, what is this? A rabbit. Okay. Siphinde futhi sithola amagama ke afike nobuchwepheshe, the words that came with technology or the words that are borrowed from other languages. An example of such words is umakhalekhukhwini, as you can see, a cell phone. So for all those words starting with an u, because they are not people, we cannot use a yena or a wena, because yena and wena only applies to people. But for these words, we use uwona. All right, okay. So uwona is not only used in words starting with u, kuphela. So uwona, we also use it to words starting with ama. So uwona is used twice kuma noun classes, for u beginning words object as well as the ama beginning words, whether it's people or objects. Kuyazwakala. Right. Siqhubekele phambili sibheke umthetho olandelayo. So umthetho olandelayo, it applies to nouns beginning with o, nouns beginning with aba, nouns beginning with abe, and nouns beginning with ubu. Right. So wonke ke lamabizo maqala ngo-a, ngo-o, aba, abe, and ubu, they will take ubona as an absolute pronoun. Right. Here are our examples. Omalume, bona. Abafana, bona. Ogogo, bona. Ozolega, bona. Ubusuku, bona. Abazala, bona. Abefundisi, bona. So it doesn't matter whether the word is about a person or it's an object. Ububi, bona. Ubuso, bona, for ubu beginning words. So it's only these 1, 2, 3, 4 prefix words that will take bona in the entire noun class table. Sisazwana. All right. Okay, siqhubekele phambili kumthetho olandelayo. So this rule is the one that we spoke about earlier. All right. Khumbula ukuthi sikhulume ngomthetho that takes a wona, and we said it's animal starting with u, ubhejane, unogwaja, whatever animal. All right. And we said word that came with technology, and an example was umakhalekhukhwini, and the fruits. Okay. Ubanan, umango. As long as the fruit starts with an u, then it will take a wona. So other than these words, also the ama beginning word will take a wona. Amadoda, wona. Amantombazane, wona. Amahashi, wona. Amazambane, wona. Amadada, wona. Iyazwakala lento. Right, ake sidlulele phambili. Sizoqhubeka-ke nemithetho yethu ngoba sesiyabona ukuthi hayi sesiyakhumbula. All right, so we're starting to remember how this thing works. So moving on to the next rule, we look at the nouns starting with im and also the in beginning words. So uma ngabe unamagama aqala ngo-im noma ngo-imi noma ngo-in, remember ukuthi vele these type of words, they have a tendency of just following or using the same rules. In absolute, I mean, not just in absolute pronoun, in subject, I mean, in what you call in nouns, in subject concords, the im and the in beginning word will take an e. All right. In possessive word structures, the im and the in beginning word will both take a ya. Uyabona imithetho yalamagama iyafana. All right. So ijwayele ukufana. So if you have an in beginning word, whether it's imoto, it will be a yona. Imifula, it's an in beginning word, it'll be yona. Inja, it's an in beginning word, it'll be yona. Ingane, intombazane, indoda, imali. So for im and the in beginning word, they will take a yona as an absolute pronoun. Kusazwakala. Number one, right? So siqhubeke bese siyobheka amagama aqala ngalezi ziqalo u-e, but lo e ilo ono silent li. It's the one that has a silent li or the ill beginning words, right? So lamagama and also the ul beginning words in class 11 of the noun classes, they will take a lona as an absolute pronoun. Okay. Iashi, remember originally it's supposed to be iliashi, but we don't speak like that. But when we use iashi in a sentence, it will require that you use a li as a subject concord. We use a lot, right? And therefore, when you change it into an absolute pronoun noma isabizwana soqobo kuzoba ulona. Ilanga lona, ibhanoyi lona, ibhayisikili lona, idada lona, ulwandle lona, ulimi lona. Siyayibona ukuthi isebenza kanjani. Right. Sidlulele emthethweni olandelayo. Ngokujwayelekile, before we move on to the next rule, usually lamagama lawa igama maliqala ngo-e, if a word starts with an e and it's followed by a letter B, C, D, F, G, K, L, skip M, skip N, skip O, and P, Q, R, skip S, skip S, and then T. Wonke lawo magama lawa, they usually belong to this class, okay, which is the Ely beginning class, which is class 5 of the noun classes, all right? But lawa manye, they do not belong to this class. And then for isi and the easy beginning words, so the is will take a sona and the easy will take a zona, right? So this is usually very easy and to understand and to remember. And then amagamage that starts with the ugu, it's the last group. So kuyasiza to group your noun clauses when you do lo msebenzi, just like how we did with amagama esiwabiza ngokuthi ubunye nobuningi. So when you group them together, it makes your life a hell of a lot easier to remember. And then for uku beginning words, then they take ugona, not kona, but kona as an absolute pronoun. Sisa good, sisa kahle, sisa right. Okay, so and then bese siyaqhubeka ke sibheke nansi imisebenzi ke yaka IB. Remember ukuthi I promised ukuthi ngasekugcineni sizobe sesibheka sesenza imisebenzi ngoba imisebenzi siyithathele kuma previous question papers. Okay, so here is the first previous question paper. This one elango 2022. Okubalekile once again is to thoroughly read the instruction. Yifundisise uyifunde kahle instruction. Bhala isabizwana soqobo. Bhala isabizwana soqobo. That is your keyword. Esikhundleni, igama elithi esikhundleni means in place of, all right, or instead of ibizo eligqamile. Ibizo eligqamile is the word that is in bold. Bese-ke uthi pay attention to the extension of this question, this instruction. Bhala impendulo kuphela. Write only the answer. So it's very important ukuthi umuntu mengabe efunda that when you read the instruction, you do not skim read, but you thoroughly read the question so that you don't miss out on this last bit, you know, ukuthi bhala impendulo and u-exam now usuke expect ukuthi ubhale impendulo kuphela, because if you write the whole sentence then you will waste isikhathi, and isikhathi sisuke singekho during the exam. So igama eligqamile, these are the words that are gqamile. Gqamile means bold, intombazane, amabhayisikili, umdlalo. All right, do you think you can do that on your own? Yeah, no, you have just worked it out. Intombazane, it's an in beginning word. So what is it going to be? Amabhayisikili, it's an ama beginning word. So what will it change into as isabizwana soqobo? Umdlalo, it's an beginning word. It's not a person, but it's an object. So izimpendulo zakho-ke, just check if your answers are the same as my one. Intombazane, yona. Amabhayisikili, wona. Umdlalo, wona. Good. So iphepha lango-2020 leli. Right. So ngo-2024, May, June, this was a supplementary exam. Asifunda instructions, funda umyalezo once again. Bhala isabizwana soqobo. You see your keyword are always written in bold. Esikhundleni samabizo agqamile, in place of the words that are written in bold. Once again, bhala impendulo kuphela. You have amakhosikazi. Remember, amakhosikazi, it's an ama beginning word. Angithi usakhumbula ukuthi it's it's only the ama beginning words and the u beginning words object that will take a wona. All right. Uti ingane. Ingane, it's an in beginning word. Remember, only in and in beginning word will change into a yona guma absolute pronouns. Well done. And then umhlangano, it's an beginning word, but it's an object. It's not a person. Therefore, we can't say yena, but we say wona. Got this? Well done. All right. So siqhubeke sibheke iphepha elilandelayo. Iphepha lango-2023. This question also appeared kwiphepha lango-2023. Bhala isabizwana soqobo. Can you see that the instructions are more or less the same? Esikhundleni samabizo ogqamile. So the instructions are just the same here for izabizwana zoqobo. Bhala impendulo. They always want you to write impendulo. Uyagula, umfowethu. Umfowethu is a person. So it starts with an because it's a person, we can't say wona, but we'll say yena. Right, ngoba sikhuluma ngomuntu, and it starts with an Isibhedlela, it's an isi beginning word. Therefore, we'll say sona. Umshini, it's an beginning word, but it's an object. Therefore, we say wona. Uyayizwa leyo nto? Nazi yakhe. Right, moving on to iphepha lango 2019. So our previous question papers, they go as far back as 2018. So, and then, so that you totally practice eyanele. And over and above this, you can practice on your Seguya Sanagisi, because it has all the activities that you need so that you can do well in your exam. Right, isi umyalelo once again. Bhala isabizwana soqobo esikhundleni samabizo agqamile. Bhala impendulo kuphela. They may say bhala igama kuphela, write only the word, or they may say bhala impendulo kuphela, write the answer. Impendulo is the answer. Umfana, it's a boy, it's a person, starting with an Therefore, it will be, the answer will be yena. Ukudansela umculo omnandi kujabulisa inhliziyo. Inhliziyo, it's an in beginning word. Remember, in and in beginning word takes a yona. Right. Then 10.3, iphepha lele, I can't remember which year it was from. I think it was from 2018. Could be wrong. Guqula. Can you see the instruction is different now? Guqula means change. Amagama agqamile, the words in bold, abe isabizwana soqobo. There's your key word, all right, which means absolute pronoun. Abaculi, it's an aba beginning word, therefore it takes bona. Remember, it's only aba, abe, or beginning words, and ubu beginning words that takes the bona, right, which is our answer. Once again, the in beginning word will take a yona. Right, so it's actually doable. Once you get the hang of it, then yonke into ihamba kahle. Right. Okay. Bese sibheka futhi ke amaphepha alandelayo. iphepha elilandelayo iphepha langonyaka odlule. This is last year, right? Now let's see i-instruction ye-examiner yethu yangonyaka odlule ngo-2024. Bhala isabizwana soqobo. Write an absolute pronoun in place of the word of the nouns that are written in bold. Uyabona? Still the same instruction. Okay, now you know the instruction, and uma kuphuma, I don't think the examiner will ask anything, that is too different from this kind of an instruction. Then they say, bhala impendulo kuphela, write only the answer once again. Umdlali ukhahlela ibhola. It's an IB word, therefore it can't take a yona, but it will take a lona. Remember, it's only the in the beginning words and the in beginning word that takes the yona. But the ibhola will be lona, right? So ibhola and the ulu beginning word, the ili beginning words and the ulu beginning word are the only words that takes the lona. Utshani. Remember what originally this is ubutshani. Therefore, it will take ubona, even though the ubu is not written there, there's a silent bu. Izinkundla, it's an easy beginning word. That is easy because it takes a zona. Yabon. That was last year's paper. Imagine if you set for your finals, then you would have just scored 4 marks lapan, you had 3 marks, yabon. Right. Okay, so just pay attention to the marks that are allocated to these type of words so that you can kind of like budget amamagi ako. You can then do lomsebenzi at your own time, and then you can just see if you work it out. You can go back and check if you made a mistake, but you shouldn't make any mistakes. So you use this to practice. Also, nankamanye amagama abalulekile. So amagama afana nobuchwepheshe, ulaka, njalo njalo. So these words are not highlighted anyhow, but I want you to use the rules that are provided at the beginning of the presentation to get these right. Okay, right. Ungakhohlwa-ke ukusivakashela ubusuthenga incwadi yakho ku www.gabekwamumbo.co.za noma uthumele i-order lakho ku gabekwamumbo@gmail.com, and umsebenzi wezabizwana zoqobo utholakala ku page 64 kuya ku page 70. From page 71, it's different types of izabizwana, it's different types of pronouns. Ngikufisela okuhle kodwa thatha lawo mamaki, full marks for your finals on izabizwana zoqobo. Ngiyabonga.